If there's one skincare ingredient that seems to have it all, it's retinol. Acne? Retinol. Wrinkles? Retinol. Pigmentation? You guessed it, retinol. But what if I told you this so-called miracle ingredient might not be as magical as it's marketed to be? Today, we're diving into the truth about retinol. Does it really work? Or are we all falling for an elaborate skincare scam? By the end of this video, you'll know not only whether retinol deserves a place in your routine, but also how to identify products that actually work, and avoid wasting your money on skincare that doesn't. Retinol is part of the retinoid family, a group of ingredients derived from vitamin A. When applied to your skin, it converts into retinoic acid, which stimulates cell turnover, boosts collagen production, and fades pigmentation. It's no wonder dermatologists often call it the gold standard of skincare. Take Sarah, a 32-year-old teacher. She struggled with post-acne scars and fine lines. A dermatologist recommended retinol, and within 6 months, she noticed her skin looking smoother and more even. Sounds amazing, right? But not everyone's experience is like Sarah's, and here's why. Despite its glowing reputation, the scientific evidence supporting retinol isn't as clear-cut as you might think. Let's look at the facts. Retinol studies often have small sample sizes, sometimes as few as 30 participants. Compare that to drug trials with thousands of participants, and you'll see why some experts are skeptical. One reason for the lack of studies? Retinol is classified as a cosmetic, not a drug. Cosmetics aren't required to undergo rigorous clinical trials, which means less funding and less incentive for companies to invest in large-scale studies. Imagine this. A major skincare company develops a retinol cream and runs a small study to test its effectiveness. The results are promising, but instead of publishing the findings in a scientific journal, they use the data to improve their product. Why? Because sharing their research could help competitors. This is how the industry often operates. So, does retinol work? The short answer, yes, but it depends on the formulation, your skin type, and how you use it. Scientific breakdown. Retinol's conversion to retinoic acid. Evidence from lab studies, small clinical trials, and user experiences. If you've ever experienced peeling or redness after using retinol, that's a sign it's working, stimulating cell turnover. But this process, known as retinization, can be uncomfortable for beginners. Let me tell you about Mike. At 45, he decided to try retinol to combat his deep forehead wrinkles. He started with a high concentration, eager for fast results, but his skin became red and flaky. After consulting a dermatologist, he switched to a lower dose, applied it every other night, and paired it with a moisturizer. Within 3 months, his skin was smoother, and the wrinkles had softened. Here's the frustrating part. Many skincare products could benefit from more rigorous testing, but clinical trials are expensive. A dermatology trial can cost over $1.5 million, and companies won't spend that money unless it's legally required. Even when trials are conducted, the results might never see the light of day. For instance, Company X developed a retinol formula that showed significant results in a study. Instead of publishing the findings, they used the research to refine their marketing claims. This keeps competitors guessing while boosting consumer trust in their brand. Choosing the right retinol can feel overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. Here are my top tips for finding a product that works for you. Choosing the right retinol can feel overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. Here are my top tips for finding a product that works for you. Tips. Start with a low concentration, 0.1% to 0.5% if you're a beginner. Look for products with stable formulations. packaged in opaque, airtight containers. Pair retinol with a good moisturizer and always wear sunscreen. Lisa, a 28-year-old nurse, bought a cheap retinol serum from an online retailer. Within weeks, the product oxidized and turned orange, rendering it ineffective. After switching to a reputable brand with proper packaging, she noticed visible improvements in her skin. Retinol is just one piece of the puzzle. Skincare is about consistency, patience, and a combination of good habits. Lessons: balance actives like retinol with basics: cleansing, moisturizing, and sun protection. Understand your skin type and avoid overloading on products. Meet Maria, a 50-year-old artist who swears by a minimalist routine. Her secret? A basic cleanser, a retinol cream, and daily sunscreen. Over the years, her skin has stayed healthy and youthful. Not because of one magic ingredient, but because of a consistent and simple approach. So, does retinol work? The science suggests it does, but it's not a miracle cure. Like all skincare, its effectiveness depends on the product, your skin type, and how you use it. By understanding the science and making informed choices, you can unlock retinol's potential and achieve healthier skin. Have you tried retinol? Share your experience in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out our guide to vitamin C, another powerhouse ingredient in skincare.